Welcome to the Positive Productivity Podcast, episode 297. The Positive Productivity Podcast was created to empower entrepreneurs to achieve and appreciate personal and professional success. I'm your host, Kim Sutton, and if you're ready, let's jump into today's episode. Welcome back to another episode of Positive Productivity. Today, I want to talk to you about how I'm pushing through some recent social media changes that we've been seeing, particularly on Facebook and Twitter. I'm going to start with Twitter because, in all honesty, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I know Twitter is cutting down on people being able to post the same messages, or should I say post the same tweets to multiple Twitter profiles at the same time. However, I've also been hearing that they're no longer allowing you to post the same tweet over and over again using a tool like Edgar. And this devastates me because I've been using Edgar for at least a year and a half, probably even longer. The way I've been using Edgar is that every single blog article, lead magnet, and podcast episode that I put out, okay, maybe not podcast episode because I fell a little bit behind, but every blog article and lead magnet I had created at least 5 to 10 tweets for, and I had loaded them into my Edgar account and had a schedule set up where these tweets would be going out all throughout the day. Now, I know this might sound a little bit spammy, but for me, it was working awesomely. I constantly had new people coming into my funnels through Twitter, and I loved seeing those numbers. I'm recording this episode in mid-March 2018, and earlier this week, the folks at B.E.T.T.E.R sent out an email to all of their members and also to their list subscribers, letting them know that Twitter had changed their terms of service. While the software was and is working as it was originally set up, I decided that rather than wind up in Twitter jail, I would delete all the tweets I had set into my schedule just until I could get more information. So with Twitter, the way that I'm pushing through is really by getting on and being present for my participation on the platform. I have to admit that the ease of Edgar had taken me off the platform quite a bit because it was doing all the work for me. However, I'm realizing more and more that it's so important to be connecting to my followers. And with almost 30,000 right now on Twitter, I really don't want to lose touch with them, but I'm realizing I may have done that already. While I'm disappointed that for right now I don't have all the tweets going out that I did previously, I'm also enjoying getting on and participating and retweeting and having conversations with people through Twitter. I'm not going to tell you what to do if you were using a tool like Social Jukebox or B.E.T.T.E.R, but I do want you to be cautious moving forward until all the details are firmly in place. The other platform I want to talk about today is Facebook. Facebook has recently announced that they're going to be penalizing, in a way, businesses that are calling for people to respond or comment to any of their posts. And I really don't like this. I understand that they want people to put out more viral content and get more engagement without specifically asking for it. But I really love to ask questions on my page and ask people to let me know what they think about the issue that I present to them. Well, maybe issue isn't the right word. Question that I present to them. So while it might not be the best decision for me, I have decided that where Facebook is concerned, I'm going to keep on doing what I was doing previously. If I feel like asking a question, I'm going to ask a question. But with that said, I'm realizing that it is so important to be visible through L.I.V.E and also on other platforms. While I have been more active using Facebook Live in recent months, I realize that I also want to be putting videos of me and not just the podcast up onto YouTube. While I'm not going to be putting a huge effort towards that right now, it is going to become more of a staple in my marketing. With all the changes in Twitter and Facebook, I've made one last realization, and that is that I haven't been putting enough weight and value towards the people who are already on my list. Even as an Infusionsoft certified partner, I have neglected the people on my list and haven't been emailing them nearly enough. I realize that by increasing the number of emails I send out, I may also increase the number of opt-outs I receive, but I'm okay with that. What's most important to me is that I become more visible to the people who have followed me and already expressed interest in the products and services that I offer. I want you all to remember that your email list is one of the most valuable marketing tools that you have. So while you are growing your platform on other social media channels, always, always, always make sure that you are driving people back to your email list in one way or another. Now, with all this said, go forth and make it a positive and productive day. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Positive Productivity Podcast. When I'm not podcasting, I'm supporting 6 to 7 figure business coaches with their marketing automation and entrepreneurs like you through my coaching and mastermind programs. I want to invite you to visit thekimsutton.com to learn how I can help you take your business to the next level.